Here's hole number 1, 21 yards, par 3, opening hole of the course. You don't want to be long, and we do have a sand trap here in play, and a couple little patches of rough. If you notice, all the holes here are dug extra big, kind of squared off, just to make it easier to make it, because the grass here is very bumpy and inconsistent. And I thought it helped with the scoring. And if you hit a pin, it's also it counts as a hole out. Hole number 2 is a 16-yard par 3. Just got to hit over this little bit of rough. You hit a bit of a draw. You got a sand trap here to this corner here, and it's a rough green because of that 4x4 piece of wood. There's a lot of break in these putts here. And it's also our wiffle ball batting area, so it's kind of chewed up, and the backstop is here for that. Hole 3 is 18-yard par 3. Back to this corner over here. You got to get over this bit of rough, but you don't have a lot of room past it, so it's a nice little challenging hole. You might want to hit a little bit of a fade. This is hole number 4. It's 19 yards. One of the more difficult holes on the course. You got to try to hit a fade to try to stay out of these trees over here. You got rough on this side, sand trap, and you got this fire pit, which is basically a water hazard. And once you get up here, it starts to break down here to the right, to the corner of the yard here. Hole number 5 is a long par 3. It's 26 yards, all the way back to the same hole where the backstop is for the wiffle ball field. Pretty clear drive though. You've got the pitcher's mound, which is getting fixed here, but not too much rough on this approach. You just don't want to be long, and you do have the tough putt. Hole number 6 is 25-yard par 3. Back into the corner. You want to clear this pole, the volleyball net pole, and it's kind of better if you hit a little bit of a draw. You can land it anywhere in front of the lawnmower, and it'll feed to the right. You got a sand trap and this water hazard that's a little bit out of play, but yeah, you got deep woods over there, so you can miss it short and left, and you'll be okay. Number 7 is our first par 4. It's a dogleg right, 28 yards. So there's going to be some more furniture on this deck. It's springtime, so everything's just growing in. There'll be a little kiddie pool here too, so if you want to cut the corner, try to get an eagle, you can hit it over the pool or hit it over this deck. Usually landing areas right around here. You got some rough over here, so landing area here, you'd have this for eagle. It feeds back to this back green, breaks to the left. Number 8, 31-yard par 4, which you'll definitely need to hit a nice draw on. Tee off from here. You don't want to be too far right. You got these overhanging limbs. Over here you got a sand trap and some rough, but you're going back here to this corner. So you really want to try to land anywhere around here. Anywhere over here is fine too. Back to this green. Hole 9 is another par 4, 31 yards. To this corner green, it's another dog leg right. Got a big landing area here. You want to stay clear of the trap and the rough here. Back to there. Number 10 is a 26-yard par 3. Definitely one of the more difficult holes on the course. You gotta try to come in with a fade. You gotta steer clear of all these overhanging branches on this side. And you got some rough and some trap, and the rough will definitely grow in up here. Number 11 is the shortest par 3 on the course. It's only 12 yards. Deceptively difficult though. It's to this middle green right here, and there's some thick rough right there, and there's a lot of break right here, so you don't want to be long right there. Hole number 12 is a 21-yard par 3. You tee off on the deck using the strike pad. It's a real pretty hole with all these lush purple vegetations growing. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be long here. You've got thick growth, and over here tree outcropping, and we got a sand trap right there as well. Hole number 13, it's a 27-yard par 4, slight dog leg right. You got some rough over here, and you just want to make it back into the corner. Hole number 14 is a 28-yard par 4, where you definitely need to hit a nice draw. It's a dog leg left, back to this middle back green. And there's a little bit of rough there. It's decent approach, but you definitely don't want to be long. Hole number 15, 21 yards par 3 to the back corner right there. Hole number 16 is another short par 3. It's only 13 yards. Deceptively difficult as well. You got the volleyball net pole in contention. If you're short and right, you got some real thick rough. And if you're long, this hill will definitely feed it even farther away. And you got the pitcher's mound to contend with. Hole number 17 is a 22-yard par 3. Tee off from the strike pad over here to the corner green where the wiffle ball backstop is. And you definitely have to watch for these branches. So you got to hit a low shot, but you also have to clear the railing of the deck. And hole number 18 is a 26-yard par 3, another really hard hole. You got a couple sand traps here, but you can't hit it too high or you'll catch some of these limbs. So you definitely either have to hit a low fade or try to hit a high draw around these limbs and not hit the house and make it all the way back to the corner green back there.